both of them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
There was a buddy of mine had a Lexus IS 350. Kind of a neat little car, actually.
I like them.
And he let me autocross it one time. And it has like some secret code that you have to do. It's like that, but it's even more complex. Like you had to apply the parking brake and then tap the brake pedal twice. And I mean, it was just crazy.
So you have to know the code.
You have to know the code, essentially.
That's fine.
But it worked.
Car on the other side, 44 230.
Is this my last run on both sides, I think?
230.
Have you done?
Kenny Baker, Jeremy Foley leaving the line.
I think this is.
Jeremy was a little late getting started on that one. Maybe sandbag.
So think about making happy tires. You want pretty much every turn, you want just a little tiny bit of slide from the tires. You want to push them right to the limit where they're just at the limit of grip. And you can experiment with that a little bit too, especially in the big sweeping turns. Try to find where that limit is. If you go over it, you'll just have to do a quick little correction, make an adjustment. Alright. Push. Alright. Alright, this is a good spot to test the grip level. See what's... Alright. Try to find your pace here and just maintain. Don't speed up. There you go, good. Back on the throttle. Look around the turn, shut it down. Tight line, tight line. Start easing back into the throttle gently. There you go, good. Tight, nice. Alright, get as far over the left as you can. There you go, good. Alright, shut it down, get way over to the right. Good. Alright, steer through to the finish with the throttle. There you go. That was a lot better, man.
Was it? Okay, cool. It felt slow.
48.7. What were you running over here before?
46.
Okay. All right, it was slow. It felt smooth. I don't know where the difference in time was.
There was a couple areas that was a little bit more aggressive before, but
okay.
I don't know if I clipped the cone that time or not either.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's hard to tell if it's rubber from something else banging my thing.
Yeah, there's so much crap out here on the surface.
Hard to tell. They didn't say I clipped anything.
Yeah.
What's it like letting somebody else drive your car?
I do it all the time.
Okay.
Yeah, I prefer to have somebody else driving with me than driving by myself.
Okay. I mean, like letting your car to somebody else.
Yeah. No, I always do that. If I don't have a co-driver, I generally try to find somebody to drive with me.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, because it gives me a benchmark, right? If I think I'm getting everything out of the car, and then my co-driver hops in and goes faster, well, okay, I know there's more time out there.
I need to start wearing a left knee brace, though, man. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, I can rub your knee raw.
Yes. I thought I was gonna bring it, and then I didn't.
Man, he is booking.
43, 50.
Yep, that's right on top.
What was your best?
Right in that range. He's right on top of my times.
Okay.
I don't remember what I ran, but.
We'll get a rerun on the right side as well.
Just out of curiosity, do you ever look at your mileage and what you get at these things?
Like gas mileage? No, I've not looked.
I got 4 in the afternoon at the Texas Motor, and I'm getting 5 right now here.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Feel like a NASCAR?
Yeah.
I think they get 3. I just can't imagine. That's just crazy.
3.
Well, they got 3 at 700 horsepower. I feel like this thing is badass. When it's got 420, I'm getting 4.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a pretty good car. Just hard on the tires, and I don't want to blow my tires out or nothing.
Yeah. No, they look like they're fine. I mean, they don't look like they're rolling over onto the sidewalls or anything.
Oh, yeah, okay. It just feels like this is suspension.
What you may be feeling is just the sidewalls just giving way under the load, but but you're not actually driving on the sidewall.
I'm not. Okay.
From what I can tell.
Gotcha.
So yeah, have you done anything with the alignment?
I've done nothing to the car. I put a GoPro in it.
Okay.
On a radar to think.
So
that's my 2 modifications.
So that may make a pretty big difference. Of
Okay.
course, there's not a whole lot you can do in the rear with the
Until you start spending the money.
with the solid axle, but up front, you probably want to try. I mean, if it's a daily driver as well, it's going to be a bit of a compromise.
Right.
Full race setup is not going to be ideal for driving around town. You're going to wear your tires real unevenly. But generally speaking, you probably want to try to get as much camber as you possibly can out of the front and as much caster as well.
Gotcha.
And that'll probably.
I don't know what the difference is between the two. Is caster this way and camber's this way, or?
Caster is like, so if your shocks are like this, caster essentially tilts the alignment back.
Okay.
And what that does is it gives you dynamic camber as
you're turning.
As the suspension compresses, it actually increases the camber.
Cool. It's really cool, actually.
See,
Just try. 9826.
but that'll probably make the car feel a little better.
Send
too.
him through, Jim. Let him go.
And do they have road courses? Do you have to have a full face on road courses versus open face?
I think it depends on the organization that you're running with.
Okay.
It's
Because I really want to get an open face driving home.
yeah.
Because I have asthma and it'd be nice to
Yeah,
get a squirt or two.
All right, Jim.
I've pretty much
Course is hot.
up until like just earlier this year, I've always used an open face helmet, and I've run. I don't do a whole lot of road course stuff, but I do
We
some.
run on the left as
It's
well.
never been a problem.
Okay.
All right, little timing problem, but all fixed, I think.
I'm going to go against you again. I'll put my money on you.
Yeah, so don't dial it back for me. Don't be afraid to be aggressive in any part of the course.
Okay.
But just keep in mind it's what comes after that's important, you know. So always think about what's coming up next, setting up for it. All right, test the limits through here. There you go. Good. All right, remember you got to shut it down right here a little bit. That's cleaning up a lot, actually. Around the turn. You want to let the car drift out as close to the edge of this wall as possible. That makes it easier to get through here. Good. Nice.
With the gun, that might have been my best run. Or it could have been just rubber. I don't know.
47.3.
47.3. It's best on this side. That was awesome. I don't know if I'm done.
You don't know if you're done?
How do you know?
How many have you taken, or how many do you think you've taken?
I lost count. I think it's 4. Am I done, or have I done 4 each or not?
You just go pull up on that side, and we'll ask Blanton there, see if.
Have I done 4 each or not?
Hey Blanton, you mind asking him how many Fox has?
I'm done.
You said you're done?
Okay. Where do you want me to drop you off at?
You can just pull straight out here. I'll go back to the grid area with you.
Okay.
Or paddock.
Watch cars. Well, that was fun. I mean, I got to give me a knee brace. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a bruise for another 2 weeks again. Thank you so much for all your help. Mark.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I feel like I'm kind of getting the idea of looking further ahead. I'm still executing this still where I'm not at.
Yeah.
But I've got it in my head where I'm.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, a lot of the concepts I'm sure translate very well from motorcycle racing to car racing. This is my sport.
Right.
But the one thing that we try to drive home as much as possible in this sport is look as far ahead as you possibly can.
Okay.
I mean, really, you want to try to visualize the line that you're going to drive and try to, at all costs, stick to that line.
Okay,
Even if
so-
it means you got to slow down a little bit.
On the cone, I keep feeling like I'm clipping. It could be just rubber bouncing up. They never said enough, but I still feel like if I turn as fast as I did at the slalom and TMS,
Yeah.
that my back end's coming tighter than it did at TMS. Or TMS, when I turned, I feel like I'm turning at exactly the same point I did over there,
Mm-hmm.
but my back's not wagging like it did there.
Yeah.
Is this a coarser? Is this got coarser stuff? Maybe I'm gripping more.
Really, yeah. There's, in general, the clean parts of the surface have more grip than TMS.
Okay.
TMS is a very slick surface.
So if I'm turning at the same point as there, and the back end's not going out, I gotta wait just a second.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not wagging the tail like you're kind of expecting that it would,
Well, it's not.
Yep.
I'm always clipping it with the back wheel.
okay. Yeah.